So this, the 13th meeting between these two players in ranking tournaments, and I stress that because they've played each other previously in events such as the Asian Games final in Doha in 2006, but that doesn't count towards a world ranking, and therefore it doesn't show on those statistics.
Play.
So Lin Dan, my former world #1, currently at #2 behind Malaysia's Lee Chong-wei. 10th appearance, and both former world champions, both former Olympic champions, both roughly the same age at the twilight of the years, but still both very much at the top of world badminton.
Definitely the case, Jill. Two of the greats that have ever played the game. T.Hidayat plays a very, very different style to most. He likes to play almost like a doubles game, very flat, taking people on in the mid-court. Very interesting prospect, this one.
Yes, but what's a little bit ominous, I think.
You've just got to play free, believe that you can beat somebody, and just have a good go.
With an intensity that I haven't seen in a long, long while. 21-19, 21-19, an hour and 2 minutes just for those two games. It really...
Been there and done it many occasions before, Olympic champion. I think he's had a bit of a long patch where he felt like he didn't perhaps want to commit to the training as much. He's always going to have the natural skills. Potentially he's got the best backhand I've ever seen.
And he's not afraid to use it. Brutal work. You can see that both of his knees are strapped. He's been struggling with knee problems for quite a number of years, and he, as a real
coach, Andy Wood tried to install into us that it is about quality and not quantity. Of course, when you're as talented as someone like T.Hidayat, you can play the game without being perhaps as physically able as some of the Chinese and Korean players. And clever play from him, to be honest. You know, if his body can't cope with the extreme.
And he was 16 years, 11 months old, beat Dong Jiong, who'd just been in the final of the Olympics, in that final. I don't think there's many...
Impressive, you know, you always knew he was going to be a great at the game.
Medals at major games or championships. We're talking Olympics, World Championships, Asian Games, Southeast Asian Games, and the Asian Championships as well. 12 medals, that's pretty impressive. Only 25 titles in all.
That's more Chong-wei that picks up most of the Super Series wins throughout the season, but when it comes to the big ones, these two, over the last couple of decades, have been the...
Thrive on the pressure, thrive on the opportunity.
Difficult to even attempt it. To play the net, and quite often you'll see a lot of flat little pushes into the mid-court rather than a tight net shot.
Like that, perhaps people here in Europe can start to understand just how big a stars and how important these top badminton players are in Asia.
That's just fantastic for the world of badminton, isn't it? That such a superstar in our game can be up there with those kind of people. You know, people back home would never realise that Lin Dan is so important to the Chinese nation. You know, he's the public face for so many companies and everybody loves him.
It was well known, of course, he'd won 4 gold medals in speed skating at the Vancouver Olympics.
Yeah, a few of the badminton players out there drive Ferraris, so there's obviously some money in the sport.
Oh my goodness! Right. Yes. Needs just one. Lovely backhand.
Where he was hitting it was almost impossible. You know, it doesn't look deceptive from, you know, on the TV and when you're watching the crowd, but when you're playing against him and you're on court level, you just have no idea where the guy's hitting it. Been such a good player over the years because he does bring something different to the table other than, you know, the long dimensions of the court. In fact, Taufik, uses less dimension. But it needs to be decent between the two. Part of this game, and last couple of points has just shown what he's capable of.
Oh my goodness. lived. That rally was...
Service over 18-9.
We're on that now and see what he's possible of.
Belief will be sacked from the Indonesian.
Can go up more and more levels as and when he needs to. The thing about men's singles, the draw is so strong that even in the first round you're going to have...
In all fairness, that can be said for all 5 disciplines. Of World Badminton, all the top players are here at the All England Championships.
An incredible rally. This just shows how good Lin Dan really is. He actually drops his racket here, look, and he's still got the time to recover, play a backhand, get back into the rally nice and easy, and then finishes it with his trademark jump cross-court smash.
Good flick serve. Left arm is all about there, Anthony?
I've no idea, quite often.
No, Chris.
Yes, he's so dangerous. The way that Lin Dan's playing at this point, he's got any chance, to be honest.
Probably retire from top level.
Service over.
And it's true.
Game.
It's time of asking, but he gave it his all this year. First